We talked with him beforehand, very seasoned in the Pac-12. Of course, Oregon in their first season in the Big Ten, but they have had tremendous success. Only one loss in starting conference play in late September. That was to number 3, Penn State. As we are underway here from Extreme Arena, Hawkeyes send it back over. There's Alyssa Warden. Ducks send it back. Gallus sets it up for Garcia, but she's blocked at the net. Mimi Collier, the Big Ten and National Player of the Week last weekend, scores first for the Ducks. Michelle Awobate serves it over. Here's Warden, hits it back. Tipped over. Garcia to Gallus. Here's Warden, blocked at the net. Hawkeyes keep it alive. Michelle Urquhart sets it up and sends it over with Gracie Gibson. Big swing from the Ducks, and that'll be a kill. That one off the palm of Glover, and Oregon takes a 2-0 lead.
As we were talking to the head coach for Oregon Ducks, we were talking a little bit about before the game about his drill practice. He was saying that some teams have their practices between like an hour and a half or 2, but he likes to keep it very short, 80 minutes to 90 minutes, fast-paced throughout the entire time. They want to really practice really fast within and then have their games mirror that right away. So it's important to look at how fast the Ducks are playing because this is what they really want to focus on throughout practice and throughout the rest of the season.
Hawkeyes get their first point on the board. Here's the Ducks. That one's kept alive by Gallus. Urquhart sends it over, tipped at the net. Ducks on the scramble. Send it right back. That's a kill for number 15, Mimi Collier. But that's a good point there, Vivian. I mean, when talking with head coach Matt Ulmer, we mentioned that when watching the film, this team likes to move fast, very explosive at the net. And he said that's in due thanks to their quick practices. He keeps them short so that they are forced to be practicing quickly because that's how they want to be playing in game. Tipped over in between the campfire here for Oregon. They now lead it 4-1. And a quick start here for the Ducks. Sent over by Morris. Oregon trying to get their hand over the net, but it drops right in front, and Iowa will get one back. Claire Amaral checking in for the Hawkeye. She's been banged up for the last couple of weeks. Before the game against Northwestern, hadn't played since early in the season against Milwaukee, and that was in mid-September. Tipped at the net. That one will drop in front of Iowa. Oregon gets a point back. It's 5-2. Glover awarded the kill. Daly McClellan, the senior, to serve it away for the Ducks. Set up for Garcia. Big swing. That one will be a kill. The freshman sensation, Malu Garcia, gets one back for the Hawkeyes. It's 5-3.
No, AJ, I've really liked what I see from Iowa this year. Talking again, Iowa has looked very consistent, and from the previous seasons, they've had to rebuild their entire team right now. Looking at a lot of freshmen coming on, they've worked really well as a team to rebuild this as well and kind of become really fast and match their opponents as well, keeping up with the fast-paced games and matching that energy right away, which I really, really like to see from Iowa.
Collier, too much juice on that one. Iowa gets another point back. Excuse me, that one just in, so it's a point for Oregon as it was tipped at the net, but you're right, Vivian. We talked in the pregame. Very young squad for head coach Jim Barnes, but they've been meshing well early this season as Claire Amaral in her return to Extreme Arena attacks on 2 and records a kill. Good look here for the Hawkeyes early against one of the better teams in the nation. Big swing from Collier. Gallus keeps it up and sent over by Garcia. Here's another tip at the net by the Hawkeyes. Garcia sets it up for Gallus. Sent over, but blocked at the net. That'll be a point for Oregon. A good volley there, but Dom Fills couldn't quite get it over the net as she was blocked. So another point for Oregon at 7-4. Dom Fills back in the starting lineup for the Hawkeyes after Gabby Deary had been starting in her spot for the past couple of weekends. Tipped at the net by Oregon. Set up, big swing. Garcia on the scramble, sends it back over. That one's over the back line. Another point for Oregon. They lead 8-4. Maya De Los Reyes to send it over on the serve. Off the tape. Big swing from Iowa, dug out by Oregon. Tipped over the net. That one will fall in for a kill. Nice play by the Ducks there to pick up another kill and extend their lead to 9-4. Michelle Owobate with the kill. One of the team leaders in that category this season. Hit over by Iowa. That one will find the front row of the seats. And that's another kill for Anna Davis, who's making the start today. The senior from Castle Rock, Colorado, and one of the many transfers to Jim Barnes' program. Davis transferring over from Tulane. And she'll get the serve here. Off the tape. Over on two for Oregon. And that's going to be an error on the Ducks and a point for the Hawkeyes. A blocking error on the Ducks, and Iowa gets one back. It's 9-6. Here's Davis again. Sent over by Collier. Meitzler for Garcia, who drops the hammer.
What a swing from Garcia. I love the way she moves so fast. She sees the ball, she attacks, and she goes for it. And I'm liking the pace from her as well. She's really setting the pace for Iowa, as Oregon as well. They're really matching each other. And if they keep this momentum up together, it's probably going to be a really close game from what I'm seeing right now.
Oregon had a 5-point lead. Hawkeyes bring it back within 3. Davis sets it up for Garcia, who just tips it over. Sent back by the Ducks. Tipped over again. Oregon keeps it alive. Sent over by Collier. Kept in the air by Garcia. Good volley here. Garcia sends it over. Big swing from the Ducks. Blocked at the net. Kept alive. Tipped over again. Now a whistle. And that will be an error on Iowa, so Oregon will get one back. 10-7 after the 3-0 run from the Hawkeyes.
Little mistakes here and there, but these are mistakes that you can fix right away. I mean, the team is working really well. The communication is great. I love to see all this come together, especially from previous seasons.
Tipped over by Gibson. Ducks send it back. Oregon on the scramble. Keep it in play. Sent over by Klein. Big swing, but blocked at the net. The Ducks pick up another big block for Owobate and a kill.
And again, from Oregon, talking about their practices, 80 minutes to 90 minutes is what Coach said. They want to really keep that fast-paced game. They look at fundamentals. They work on their defense, trying to read the ball. They want to focus on every little thing because Coach said this is the time to build up your team and work really, really hard to make those games at the end really matter.
Sent over by Garcia, kept alive by the Ducks. Nice diving save. That one will go out of play. Gallus with a diving save there. Sent back over, but not quite. Couldn't get enough of the ball on it. Was Dom Fills, but what a great diving attempt by Gallus to keep it alive. Anna Davis will check back in. Check that. That's number 9, Gabby Deary, who's checking in for Dom Fills. The last couple of weeks, Deary has been in that starting spot where Fills is today. After that, head coach Jim Barnes asking for Deary to step up. Couldn't get enough of the ball there. Another point here for the Ducks. And Jim Barnes is going to burn a timeout. Oregon on a 4-0 scoring run. Iowa at one point were able to bring it back within 2 points. This high-powered, fast-paced offense of Oregon giving the Hawkeyes some struggles here, but Vivian, especially on that far side here for Iowa, they've struggled just tipping the ball over on with those outside hitters with Dom Phil and Gabby Deary.
You know, it's really hard sometimes because when you're right at the net, you're really facing that girl, and it's hard to see where you're truly on the line of getting too close or getting too far because you want to read it just right. Both teams are doing really great on the tips and reading the floor and seeing those open spots, which is really, really great. Iowa has done an incredible job in reading the side of Oregon because Oregon's a really, really fast team, right? They want to do quick, sneaky moves, especially with their fundamentals. Oregon's been moving. They've been diving on the floor. They've been trying to save every single ball, and that's the same thing for Iowa as well. They're hitting the floor. They're not afraid for it. So, AJ, what you said, both teams are really – it's really a close call when you're getting up to the net, but they're doing a good job in reading it and also the back and spotting it as well. If they're tipping it over, you have...
First set, 13-7 Oregon as the Hawkeyes break the huddle out of the Jim Barnes timeout. We'll see what they have in store. Again, Gabby Deary will stay in the game for Dom Phils, making her first start since earlier this season. She was off to a red-hot start, but Jim Barnes said Gabby Deary the last couple of weeks has just been outplaying her, not just in games but in practice as well. But today, Dom Phil's getting the nod. Gabby Deary back into the game early in this first set. Kristen Klein to send it over for the Ducks. Meitzler sets it up for Deary. That's Gracie Gibson who picks up a kill.
And that's what we're talking about earlier, looking at the spots that are open on the floor, reading the defense, seeing what we can put down because those kills really matter, and especially with a game like this where both teams are very competitive but also very, very fast. Oregon's ranked 11th in the poll, but that does not tear away from Iowa as well. They're underdogs, they can do it, and they're keeping up the pace. This shows really, really great momentum from the team, honestly. So it's going to be exciting. And what I said earlier again, if they keep this momentum up, it's going to be a really good, fast-paced game, and I can really see Iowa pulling through with this one.
Wobete attacking that back corner. Nothing Meitzler could do there as she sends it over but hits the tape. And a point for the Hawkeyes, a service error by the Ducks. Brings it back within 5. Alyssa Warden checks in. It was funny when talking with head coach Jim Barnes, and he told Warden that she would be starting today in practice. Alyssa had to calm her down before getting ready for today's game. That one will fall on the side of the Ducks on the free ball. Couldn't keep it in the air, and the Hawkeyes get one back, and Alyssa Warden.
AJ, that's the best part is when coach comes up to you and goes, hey, you're starting today. I think that's the best reaction from what you had your conversation with him because that just shows that hard work truly does pay off, and she deserved that starting spot.
Ducks send it over, big swing. That one will drop in. Nothing Gallus could do there. Big kill there for Wobete, who's starting to rack up her kill numbers. 3 kills on the night already in a block. Here's the libero, Mackenzie Morris, to serve it away. Gallus digs it out. Garcia keeps it alive. Urquhart sends it over. Collier with the swing, tipped to the net. That one will go out of play. And Mimi Collier picks up a kill. Morris with the serve. Urquhart with the swing. Tipped over the net, hits the tape, but drops in for a point. Wobete again picking up her 4th kill. Keeping the point streak alive here for the Ducks. Now they lead by 7. Soft serve Urquhart with the swing. That one will not be dug out by Awobate, and Michelle Urquhart picks up a kill. Michelle Urquhart, a part of that loaded freshman class for head coach Jim Barnes, as they've been one of the more impressive freshman classes in the Big Ten. Set up for Collier. That one's tipped at the net, stays in. And Mimi Collier, who's been stealing the headlines this season, not just in Big Ten play, but across the nation, picks up another kill. Daly McClellan with the serve. That one too far. Set error, service error. A little bit already today, but when talking with head coach Matt Ulmer, he said, yeah, we know she's one of the better players in the nation, but she also works so hard off the court that it doesn't really surprise him.
Yeah, you know what he said, off court, she's interested in learning more and trying to know more of the why of the game. She is always doing and always putting extra reps and time. She doesn't shy away from the hard things, and that's what I really like to see from players, because every single time she's going up, she's trying again. She's swinging harder. She's trying to keep on going. We're not going to see anything weak from her today and throughout the season. But he also said that from her, everything matters, and that's why she's putting in the work to get there.
Really good stuff there about Mimi Collier from head coach Matt Ulmer. She serves it over here, soft served.
Nice serve. Those are kind of sneaky, because you don't know where it's going to end up, and it's hard on the defense side because you're trying to talk with your numbers and everyone else around you, like, hey, who's got this, who's got that? But great serve, but I'm glad he took the challenge on that one, because they got the point, they got the ball, we're still in the game. So I love to see that.
Michelle Urquhart with another soft serve, but that one just sneaks outside of the sideline. So a service error for Urquhart and a point for the Ducks.
Again, what I was saying with those serves, AJ, they're really hard to read sometimes, but when they're hitting on the line, that's a really good serve, but it's hard to read, especially seeing if it's in or out. But we love seeing those spots hit the close, front spots right there, because that will slip up your front row a little bit.
De Los Reyes with the serve, sent over by the Hawkeyes. That one stays in. Gabby Deary with the kill. Her first kill of the day. And Deary, who checked in for Dom Phils earlier in this set, starting to find her groove. Here's Anna Davis to serve it away. Over on 2 for the Ducks, but that one just over the line and a point for the Hawkeyes. Trying to just sneak that one over, but too much on it. It's 23-16. Anna Davis set up for another serve.
AJ, I'm going to ask you, what are you liking from Iowa right now?
They're able to really scramble on these free balls, and they've been able to keep a lot of these points alive like they do here, but that one will be just too much. Well, like we talked about, Oregon really likes to move fast. They're very explosive at the net. For the Hawkeyes, they're going to have to be comfortable in these uncomfortable situations, because Oregon's going to do that a lot, as they're at set point here in the first set, 24-16. Kristen Klein with the serve. That one just over the back line. Jenna Meitzler set to serve for the Hawks. Another one of those freshmen that Jim Barnes has been leaning on this season. Set up for Collier. Tipped over by the Hawks, kept alive, sent back over. Garcia with a swing, but just over the line, and Oregon will take set number 1, 25-17. We talked about a fast-paced game, and that's exactly what the Ducks are getting here in set number 1, as they will prepare for set number 2. You're watching Big Ten Volleyball on Big Ten Plus. 80 minutes, and it's to be prepared for these game situations where they want to be going fast and putting all the pressure on the opponent. They've been doing it all season. They've done a great job of it here in that first set. Here's Jenna Meitzler for the Hawkeyes. Set up, big swing for the Ducks. That one's kept alive. Here it is again, big swing, blocked at the net. That one will drop in for the Hawkeyes. 2 attempts for Ofebu, but both of them, to the surprise of her and the rest of the Ducks, were kept alive by Iowa, and the Hawkeyes strike first. Meitzler on the serve again. That one, an ace. Jenna Meitzler picks up the first ace for the Hawkeyes, and they jump out to an early 2-0 lead in the second set. Scramble drill here for the Ducks. Tipped at the net. Iowa keeps it alive. Garcia sends it over. Blocked by Iowa again.
What a strong block that was. They were together. They were connected. They read the ball right away. The timing was amazing. I mean, this is what we're seeing right off the gate from Iowa. And I think that timeout was all what they needed, that little break.
Gabby Deary on the block. Here's Meitzler again. Set up, sent over by Awobate. Deary blocked. That one will drop in for the Ducks.
Same thing as for Oregon. Great block together, communicated and went up at the same time. It was perfect, beautiful. Great job on both sides.
Deary got a taste of her own medicine there after blocking Oregon the point before. Now here's Awobate to serve it over. That one kept up by Awobate. Sent over by Collier. Garcia with the swing. That one will be tipped out of play. Another kill for Malu Garcia, her 4th kill.
You know, what Matt Ulmer said before the game, he wanted to see Iowa attack. And that's kind of what we are seeing from Iowa right now. In the second set, Iowa has really turned the game, and they're really putting a lot of pressure on Oregon right now.
5-1 Hawkeyes in this second set. Warden with the soft serve. Sets it up, sends it over. That one can't be dug out by Meitzler. Noemi Glover picks up her 3rd kill. Well, we talked with Matt Ulmer about Malu Garcia specifically and what he's seen from her, and he said that's really the one that they need to neutralize if they want to try and stay ahead of the Hawkeyes. But Garcia solid here in the second set. Here's another swing from Garcia. That one will be a tough one for the Ducks, and it hits the scorer's table. Hawkeyes get one back. It's 6-2, and Malu Garcia again on the kill.
Malu Garcia has really set the tone for Iowa as they're working as a team all together, but she has really attacked every single time with every single hit that she has gone.
Set a career high 20 kills against Purdue earlier this week. Urquhart with the swing. That one will drop in. The freshman Michelle Urquhart picks up her 3rd kill.
As I'm watching AJ, the back row is coming together every single time there's either a hit or a tip or whatever. They're reading the ball so well, and that's what I really, really like to see with these teams.
Gallus with the serve. Sent over, dunked on by Garcia.
And there's a timeout getting called right here on Oregon's side. I was celebrating a little bit as they're walking in.
An impressive showing here early in this second set, and Malu Garcia has been the headliner. 6 kills today so far, 7 digs, and Iowa on a 3-0 scoring run. Malu Garcia was banged up for the last couple of weeks, making her Extreme Arena return after getting hurt. And she's been playing a massive part in this second set. That one just dunking over the net. And Iowa with an early lead. Vivian, what has Malu Garcia done so well in this second set to give the Hawkeyes this early lead?
You know, she's really been attacking a lot. No matter if she's doing a hit, she's digging, she's looking for the tip, she's looking for everything. She's reading the floor, she's reading the defense. I love watching her play because she is such an exciting player. Iowa, you know, they're a great team as a whole, but sometimes there's a one player that really likes to set the tone for the entire team.
Joy Gallus, the libero, 292 digs this season, 1st in the Big Ten. She's been a key to why Iowa's been able to keep a lot of these sets alive late in sets. and keep a lot of these volleys alive as well, and has given Iowa these second chances, and she's done a great job today as well. Gallus 7 digs already today, and she's been complimented well by Malu Garcia, her partner in crime.
Especially helping and reading the ball and setting up those sets. You really want to connect with your setter to get those really good hits and potentially a kill. So she's doing a great job in moving and putting the Hawks in a great spot.
Hawkeyes with the early 8-2 lead in set number 2. Gallus sends it over. Collier with the swing. That one will be tipped at the net and falls out of play. Ducks get one back out of the timeout from Matt Ulmer. Daly McClellan set back to serve it away. Kept alive by Iowa, but an ace for McClellan and a beautiful serve. Oregon bring it back within 4. Sent over by Amaral, but that is going to be an attack error on Claire Amaral. Again, has been out since the middle of September with an injury. Made her first appearance back this season at Northwestern on Wednesday. Michelle Urquhart sets it up. Gallus is going to have to send it over. Big swing from Collier, but she's blocked at the net. Another chance for Collier. That one will find the back corner. Great placement from the National Player of the Week, Mimi Collier. (8-6) Hawks. Oregon on a 4-0 scoring run. Garcia tips it over, dug out by Oregon. Collier sends it back, and another beautiful placement by Mimi Collier. Her 7th kill already today.
Great look with Mackenzie Morris going in on that dig right there. That was beautiful, and it set them perfectly up for a hit right there. Look at her reach in their dig, set it up, and slam it down.
McClellan, too much on it over the back line. Another service error. And that will slow the scoring run for Oregon at 5. Iowa still leading this second set. Garcia to serve it away. Soft serve. Sent over, tipped at the net by Iowa. Amaral with the swing, off the tape and down.
Great hit right there. The way she turns her body and kind of throws Oregon off. I don't know. I love those kinds of hits right there because it really throws off Oregon and other opponents as well. The
big point for Iowa, if they were to stay in this game, was to attack, and that's what they've been doing. Gallus for Urquhart sends it over off the tape again, and that one will fall out of play. That's a point for Oregon. They bring it back within 2. Mimi Collier to serve it away. Leads the Ducks with 7 kills today so far. Urquhart will swing it off the hands of Oregon and out of play, and another point for the Hawkeyes. Gabby Deary will check in for Alyssa Warden. Michelle Urquhart to serve it away. Collier sends it over Urquhart. Long run for Amaral. She keeps it alive. Garcia sends it over. Tipped at the net. Kept alive by the Ducks. Sent over. And a great volley there for Oregon. This one will be tipped over. Big swing from Collier, but somehow kept alive by Gallus. Big swing from Iowa. Tipped over. Garcia blocked. Off the tape. Big swing, tipped again. That one will go over the back line, but it was tipped at the net. That'll be a kill for Wabate. And after the long volley, Oregon takes the point. It's 11-9.
Great effort from both teams. If that rally could keep on going, I would love that. Oregon's got 18 kills right now behind, in front of Iowa with 15, but both teams are attacking great from either side.
De Los Reyes to send it over. Over on 2 for Amaral. That one will drop in. 12-9 Hawkeyes. Claire Amaral with the kill. And that's been a consistency thing for the Hawkeyes. Amaral and Meitzler have been one of the better duos in attacking on 2. Sent over by the Ducks. Big swing by Ofebu. That's her second kill. Kristen Klein to send it over. 15 assists already on the day for Klein. Big swing from the Hawkeyes. Sent back over, but blocked. Big block for Iowa. That time it was Gabby Deary and number 14, Gracie Gibson, combining on the block. 3-point lead here in set number 2. Meitzler with the serve. Big swing, tipped at the net, kept alive. Sent back over, tipped again. That one will drop in. Another kill for Gabby Deary. And Iowa leads by 4. Meitzler with the serve. Set up, tipped over. Nearly dug out by Garcia, but it'll drop in on the side of the Hawkeyes, and Oregon gets one back and slows the bleeding, brings it back within 3. Glover on the attempted kill. Glover with the kill on that one. But it'll be Wabate to serve it over. That'll be a point for the Hawkeyes in attacking there on Oregon. Wabate went a little too early that time.
I love watching both the benches in this types of games because both teams are cheering on their teams, but also the range of emotions they're going through, especially with every single point.
Alyssa Warden sends it over. That one, a tough dig by Mackenzie Morris, and no chance for Glover to get over there. And Oregon's going to burn another timeout. Iowa leads 16-11 here in set number 2. An exciting second set. When we come back, we'll have the rest. Ducks, but the Hawkeyes certainly giving them a challenge. Big swing from Collier, but that one is too far over the back line. Another point for the Hawkeyes. Oregon has made 6 tournament appearances under head coach Matt Ulmer, 3 Elite Eights, including last year when they fell to the Wisconsin Badgers. And now that they're in the Big Ten, getting those big games early on in the season. They've already played some big ranked opponents, including number 3 Penn State. USC was ranked 16th at the time when they played them. Played number 24 Washington last weekend. Of course, played Wisconsin on Friday. Sent over by Iowa, and a big kill for Gracie Gibson.
Great attack, great swing, and also an amazing follow-through. That was straight down. Look at like 10-point line right there.
Gibson climbing the ladder, getting over the top of that one. Gallus serves it. Hit over by the Ducks. That's Colby Neal. Gallus keeps it alive. Urquhart with the over. Big swing from Collier. That one Too much mustard. Another point for the Hawkeyes.
Great momentum we're seeing from the Hawkeyes right now, but that's not putting Oregon down. They're still putting in every single point and every single movement they can. They're not shutting down, but they're still moving pace to the ball, which is great.
19-12, Iowa in this second set. Gallus with the serve. Set up for Collier again. Dug out by Iowa. Nearly blocked. Amaral sets it up for Urquhart. Sends it over. Kept alive by the Ducks. Here's Collier again. That one will drop just over the line. And another point for Iowa. A good run here for the Hawkeyes against one of the better teams, as we saw, not just in the Big Ten, but in the nation. 3-0 scoring run. Big swing from the Ducks. That one will find the Iowa bench. And that's another kill for Glover, her 5th.
Oregon has faced some hard teams in the beginning of the conference, but that's really shaped them to get ready for those big crowds and also some sold-out games.
They haven't played too many deep matches, but they went 5 against Washington last weekend. But most of them have either been sweeps by Oregon or when they got swept by Penn State. Big swing from Malu Garcia, her 7th kill. The freshman sensation lighting up the scoreboard today.
She's on a roll with these attacks, and I'm sure we're going to see her attack a lot more throughout the season, and she's not done yet this game.
Garcia to serve it away. Collier, that one too much for Iowa. And Mimi Collier picks up her 8th kill. Now it'll be Collier to serve it away. Urquhart with the swing. That one just out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Ducks. This is quite the lineup here for Iowa. 3 freshmen on the court right now. Sent over by Davis. Here's Collier with a big swing. That one will stay inside the lines. And another kill from Mimi Collier.
Look at that swing. Finding that spot right there. Those are especially really tough as well. So Oregon's doing a really great job in looking at those open spots on the floor.
From the back row as well. Urquhart again with the swing. Pushed over by Warden. Big swing by the Ducks. That one's too much. That's Mia Taverdi, the 6'1 freshman from La Vista, Nebraska, with the kill. Hawkeyes will burn their first timeout as Oregon is on a 4-0 scoring run. And what looked like originally was going to be a runaway set here for the Hawkeyes. The Ducks have come storming back and have brought it back within 4. Vivian, what have the Ducks done differently after that original timeout from Matt Ulmer?
You know, I think Matt Ulmer brought in the team and said, hey guys, we're still in. They have 198 kills right now. I mean, they're very efficient. Mimi Kohler has also done a great job in attacking and not shutting down as well. She's every single point that is taken away with the Hawkeyes, she's regrouping the girls together in a circle and saying,
Hawkeyes really starting to come alive and bring Oregon back in this one. 21-17 Hawkeyes out of the Hawkeye timeout. And Mimi Collier will be the one to serve it away. Urquhart tried to set it up, but ended up putting too much on it and hit the tape. So 5-0 scoring run now for Oregon. Urquhart sends it over. Big swing by Oregon, but it's a miss, and it'll drop in front of their front line. Iowa gets one back, 22-18. And a block for Claire Amaral there.
Right there. It was a little bit too short, a little too close to the net, but it was a great look, great attempt. Just a little too close right there.
Here is Michelle Urquhart with the serve. That one just stays inside the lines. Michelle Urquhart painting the line. And a service ace for the freshman. 23-18. Urquhart with the soft serve. Over by Awobate. Garcia with the swing. Kept in the air. Long run for the Ducks. That one will fall out of play. What a kill for Malu Garcia. Iowa set point against the 11th ranked team in the country. Looking to tie this matchup. Urquhart to serve it away. Off the tape. Collier. Over by Amaral. Oregon on the scramble. Awobate tips it over. Amaral sets it up. Big swing from Iowa. Awobate again. That one will be over the line. Hawkeyes take set number 2, 25-18. An impressive performance from the freshman, Malu Garcia. 8 kills on the day. And right there again, just too much juice on it for the Ducks. Attack error by Awobate, and Iowa finishes the 25-18, and we are tied through 2. Malu Garcia, 8 kills on the day, had 5 in that second set. Vivian, what did Malu do so well to give Iowa that second set victory?
She's doing a really good job in reading the floor. She's putting her teammates all together, and she's going for every single block throughout the entire game. She is hitting the floor, she's attacking, and she's putting down balls the way that she should. So she's doing a really good job in putting the momentum up a lot.
The Ducks of Awobate sends it over. Gallus keeps it alive. Garcia sends it over. Here's Collier. That one's too much for Gallus to handle. 1-0 Oregon. Well, now on the flip side, what do the Ducks need to do after that second set to come back and take this third?
The Ducks need to focus on their defense a little bit and receiving. You know, they want to fill those empty spots. Iowa's done a really good job throughout the game in looking at those empty spots on the floor and putting the ball where it needs to go right there. Oregon needs to focus on filling those and helping on their backspine a little bit more. So kills have been good, blocks have been good, but especially moving a little bit more as a team and filling up those spots, especially that's very important.
What an incredible volley here between both squads. This one's hit over by Oregon, and that'll be a kill for Kristen Klein. But great job by both teams, able to scramble to keep that volley alive, but ultimately it was Kristen Klein who ended up with the kill. Here's Michelle Awobate to send it over. Big swing from the Hawkeyes, Gracie Gibson. That'll be a kill, bring it back within 1. Now the Hawkeyes in that second set were aggressive, and their serves were aggressive, which was a big thing that the Hawkeyes needed to do coming into this game with how fast Oregon plays. So what's impressed you so much about their serving so far?
What's great about the serving is it's really close the net. It's hitting tape a little bit. So those are really, really difficult as well because they're coming in fast. You gotta get ready to get stance in your position and put the ball up for your setter. So again, I've been talking about this so much, and it is so important is reading and filling those spots because it's hard when someone's set in this position like the 1 spot, the 2 spot, the 3. You know, those empty spots in between, the communication is really, really important. Great hit right there. Great communication. We talked about this before, AJ. Great setup right there, especially with the receive, putting it up for the setter, and putting it right down. Right there. See that empty spot and see how she's set in that spot right there. The way to shift over, it's a little bit delayed, but good job on Iowa for reading that.
Gracie Gibson on the kill there. Collier blocked at the net. Set up again, this time for Glover, and that one is too much for Gallus as it's over and out of play. Noemi Glover picks up her 6th kill. Oregon leads by 2 here early in this third set. Daly McClellan ready to serve it over. Long run for Urquhart. That one will find the front row. Alyssa Warden unable to clean up that pass. Here's McClellan again. Dallas sets it up for Urquhart, swings. Big swing from Owobate. Her 8th kill. And she has been on fire tonight. 8 kills and a couple of digs for her. But she has been able to get up on top more often than not. McClellan. Tipped over by Oregon. That one will drop in.
Iowa had the read on there. It was great. They're prepared for it. It's a little bit short, but Iowa's now calling the timeout to kind of bring in the team a little bit in hopes to get them back on the right track. So. Yeah,
4-0 scoring run for Oregon here to open up this third set. They lead 7-2. And there's been just a couple of those miscues on communication for Iowa early in this third set they were clicking on in that second set right away. They can do that coming out of this timeout. Down 7-2 here in this third set. But just an impressive second set overall for the Hawkeyes, for Oregon making some of those adjustments early in this third set to come out and lead at 7-2.
Absolutely, AJ. We've seen best sides from both these teams right now. It's 1-1 right now, so either or can take it, but we really need to see Iowa come together and put a lot of their game faces on and become a little bit more aggressive on the receiving side.
Daly McClellan to serve it away. Set up for Garcia. She's blocked at the net, but it goes out of play. And also setting up Malu Garcia. When talking with head coach Matt Ulmer, he said Malu Garcia has been circled ever since they knew that they're going to be playing Iowa. And they've had a tough time with being able to neutralize her. Garcia with the soft serve. Big swing from Onye Ofebu. Picks up her 3rd kill. And Ofebu's been one of the better killers this season for the Ducks. She came in as their 2nd leading killer, only behind Mimi Collier. But today, only 3 so far. Urquhart sets it up for Garcia, tipped at the net. Collier digs it out. Set up. That one's sent over. Urquhart tips it over. Scramble drill for the Oregon Ducks, but it falls. Another point for Iowa. Hawkeyes bring it back within 4 after the Michelle Urquhart kill. Just tipped over, and Ofebu tried to get a finger on it to send it back for the block, but ended up only getting a finger on it, and it fell harmlessly to the floor. Here's Urquhart, another soft serve. Collier with the big swing. Gallus keeps it alive. Sent over by Gallus. Collier set up. That one's blocked by the Hawkeyes, but falls on the side of the black and gold, and Oregon gets a point back on the kill from Onye Ofebu.
Gallus is doing a really great job of talking with her teammates right next to her. So that, what we said, communication is really great, and she's really hustling, getting her team set up to put that ball down, especially with the setter.
Excuse me, it's Oni Ofebu with her 4th kill. Over on 2 for Claire Amaral. Big swing for the Ducks. Owobate with her 9th kill. And that's that explosive offense that we've been talking about for the Ducks. They like to play fast, they like to play explosive, and right there, they set it up perfectly into their game plan. Off the tape, sent over by the Hawkeyes. That one's blocked. That time, Mia Taverdi, and number 9 for the Ducks.
And what Matt Ulmer said was, going through their practice, they're doing ball control, defense, floor moves, fundamentals, all those things, but at the end, they're putting that all together and doing 6-on-6.
That was Kristen Klein who combined for the block. That one's tipped at the net by the Ducks. That one's tipped over. Amaral sends it back and into the campfire for Anna Davis, her 2nd kill. Anna Davis, a senior, transfer from Tulane, continuing to make her name more well known in this lineup. Davis with the serve. Big swing tipped at the net by the Hawkeyes. Blocked by Oregon. Here's Garcia. That one with a lot of power. Sent out of play. Garcia with another kill. She reaches double digits. Here's Davis again to send it over. Big swing from Collier. Off the net. And a point for Oregon. Collier just continues to flex her muscles as one of the better killers in the nation. Service error by Oregon. Their 6th of the day. Now here's Jenna Meitzler to serve it away. Sent over by the Ducks. Blocked by Oregon. That one will fall harmlessly to the floor.
The Ducks are really trying their best not to have that ball touch the floor. It doesn't matter if it's with going in for a dig, putting just one finger on it, they're going to tip it up. So really good job on Oregon right there. Great movement, great hustle. I love to see it.
13-7 Ducks here in this third set. And Wubate with the serve, and Urquhart can't handle it. An ace for a Wubate. Garcia with the swing, tipped at the net. Oregon tips it over. That's Glover. That one will fall in play. Gallus didn't get there in time, but a nice kill by Noemi Glover. Hawkeyes will burn their second timeout. 15-7 Oregon here in this third set. You're watching Big Ten Volleyball on Big Ten Plus.
At ball down and communicating, which they've done really, really good in that first set.
Wubate serves it over. Big swing for the Hawkeyes. That'll be a kill for Gabby Deary.
Really nice kill with Gabby Deary. She's done really good throughout this game, and especially lifting up her teammates as well. She's always has a smile on her face, which I love about her, and she's always trying to hype up her teammates no matter what the score, how the game's looking. So great kill on that side.
Gabby Deary, the sophomore from Burlington, Iowa. This one will be sent over by the Hawkeyes. Big swing from Collier. Gallus able to pick it up. Here's Urquhart with the swing. Off the tape and off the Ducks. Point for the Hawkeyes. 15-9 Oregon. Iowa with back-to-back points. Lombardi sends it over. That one is over the back line, and Oregon gets one back. Mackenzie Morris to serve it. It's 16-9 Oregon here in this third set.
Great serve. Those are really, really sneaky because you don't know if it's coming over straight ahead or it's going to tip right over the net. So those are one of my favorite serves to see.
Morris to serve it away. Dug out by Lombardi. Here's Garcia with the big swing. Oregon recovers well. Urquhart sends it right back. Michelle Urquhart with a big swing there, picks up her 7th kill. Wasted no time, knew exactly where she was going with it as Gallus sends it over. Set up for number 13, Oni Ofebu, and she delivers. Ofebu's really been heating up here in this third set. Only a couple of kills coming into this third set now, already 3 in this third set. Daly McClellan serves it away. Tough one for the Hawkeyes as Lombardi couldn't handle it. Joy Gallus gave chase. 19-10 Oregon. Trying to retake the lead in this match. Urquhart with the over, blocked by Oregon, but it drops in front of them. Just couldn't get enough on it to send it back. Hannah Whittingstall will check in for Anna Davis. Haven't seen Whittingstall as much in this match as we have in weeks prior, but getting into the game now as Garcia's serve is just offline and his service error. That'll be the Hawkeyes' 5th. Here's Collier. And over by Amaral. That one will be sent back, and the Ducks find some space on the near side. And that's just good awareness there for the Ducks, going up one-on-one at the net and winning that battle. Here's Collier again. Another service error for the Ducks. That'll be their 7th service error, but we'll stop the bleeding for now as the Ducks lead by 9 here in this 3rd set. Here's Michelle Urquhart. Collier with the big swing, sent back by the Ducks. Over by Gabby Deary. That one will drop in. I mean, this freshman class for Iowa is so impressive, but Gabby Deary starting to become more of those leaders as a sophomore in her 2nd season in the black and gold under head coach Jim Barnes. And he's really leaned on her, especially when Dom Phils was taken out of the starting lineup. It was Gabby Deary who stepped up in her spot, and she has continued to thrive in these opportunities.
It's really interesting to see how young this class is, but also the amount of potential they have throughout the next upcoming seasons. You know, seeing them how they're playing now as freshmen and waiting to see when they're juniors or seniors, it's going to be incredible.
Here's the swing from Whittingstall, but she is blocked. Owobate with the block there. And Oregon leads 23-13. We've talked about how young this Iowa roster is, but this Oregon roster, a lot of new faces as well, as they had 7 move on, graduate, or move on, as this one's set back by Amaral, and that's a kill. Some controversy in the middle of that volley.
Looking for a lift? I mean, I saw a couple hands go up, but what a powerful swing that was right there. I thought it hit somebody in the face.
Looks like she's okay. 23-14 after the kill from Michelle Urquhart. And that will be a service error on Hannah Whittingstall, and that will make it set point here for the Ducks. 24-14. Oregon trying to take a 1-set lead. It's up to Kristen Klein. Somehow kept alive by Gallus. The Hawkeyes send it over. There's the kill. Noemi Glover, her 7th kill, and that one will give Oregon a 1-set lead after they take set number 3, 25-14. Looking to close it out here in set number 4, but
Matt Ulmer, and he was saying what was so different from the 2nd set to the 3rd set? What's going to help us stay consistent? And what honestly it is kind of becoming as a team, and the communication is key, obviously, but staying aggressive and moving really strong and putting those balls up. So
here's Michelle Urquhart. Tipped over by the Hawkeyes, kept alive by Klein. Big swing there from Owobate. Big swing by the Hawkeyes, but she's blocked. Kept alive. Garcia with the tip. And that one will go out of play. You can see the frustration from Noemi Glover. She knew that she had that one, but just too much juice on it and it found the front row of the stands.
Both teams do a really good job in trying not to let that aggression get in the way, but as coming into the fourth set, we're kind of seeing that a little bit, but making sure that you're staying focused and making sure every point counts is really what matters.
Tipped over by Wubate. That one will fall in. Tied at 1 here to open up the fourth set. Wubate now up to 10 kills. Urquhart tipped at the net. That one swung on by Garcia. Collier tips it over, tipped at the net. And that one will fall in. Hawkeyes went up for the block, but Collier, cool, calm, and collected, just tipped it over that front line. Wubate. Urquhart can't handle it. Iowa trying to recover. And that one will be an attack error on Garcia. 3-1 Ducks here early in this fourth set. Oregon on a nice run here. Wubate. Big swing blocked by Oregon, kept alive by Gallus. Blocked again. Set it up on the other side. Garcia is blocked as well. Boy, Oregon has really taken control of that front line. 4-1. Mimi Collier and Mia Taverdi combining on that last block. Wubate sends it over. Attack on 2 by Iowa, somehow kept alive, but that will be an attack error on Gallus. And Oregon on a 5-0 scoring run to open up this fourth set. Wubate sent over, sent right back by Collier, and nothing the Hawkeyes could do there. Great awareness by Mimi.
Potential. They have the strength to do so. If they match the energy, and we see that from the first set, it was a really competitive match right there. But let's see how they use their timeout and see if we can snag a couple points upcoming.
(6-1) Oregon out of the Iowa timeout. Wubate still on the serve. Garcia with the swing, blocked again, kept alive by Iowa. Urquhart with the bump over. Big swing, that one is off of Gallus. That time it'll be Noemi Glover with her 8th kill. And that's another thing that head coach Matt Ulmer talked about. Of course, Mimi Collier is the headliner, but when asked about who else has really been standing out, he said, really everybody. It's been everybody, all hands on deck for a lot of these big wins. And there's a big block from Mia Taverdi. Her 5th block of the game.
Ulmer said that they're learning from every team and they're coming together as a community. This entire team is a community, and there's not just one player. It's every single player contributing to the best game they can play.
Garcia with the swing. That one will be tipped out of play, and that will stop the scoring run at 8 for the Ducks. Eight to 2 now after the kill for Iowa. Substitution here for the Hawkeyes. Jamie Marquardt, the freshman from Libertyville, Illinois, will check in to serve this one away. Dom Phils will sub out. Set up and set over by Glover. Here's Urquhart. That one's a big kill. Michelle Urquhart goes to the opposite court and picks up a kill. Marquardt to serve it away. 8-3 Oregon here in this fourth set. Tipped at the net. Over is Urquhart. Blocked again by Oregon. Over by Gibson. That one will drop in. We saw Taverdi go up for the block along with Glover, but Iowa was able to recover, and Gracie Gibson picks up her 6th kill of the night. Here's Marquardt. Big swing from Taverdi. That one drops in again. Mia Taverdi, her 3rd kill. 9-4 Ducks. Here's Mackenzie Morris. Garcia sends it over, sent right back by the Ducks. Kept alive. Urquhart over, tipped at the net. Big swing from Ofeabu. That one too much on it and out of play. Give credit to the Hawkeyes. Despite that 8-0 scoring run from Oregon, they have continued to fight back, and they've brought it back within 4. Service error by Gallus.
I'm really impressed with how Iowa used that timeout. They kind of came together for a bit, and they're still keeping that energy, which I really love to see. Also with Oregon as well, but still seeing smiles on the Hawkeyes side, so that's good. That's a good thing to see.
Ace for the Ducks. Daly McClellan. That's her 4th service ace of the day. That will give Oregon the 6-point lead. That one just falls on the side of the Ducks after Ofeabu tried to go up for the kill, but a good block by Iowa, sent back. Makes it 11-6. Garcia to serve it away. 12 kills on the day for her, along with 10 digs. Kept alive. Here's the swing from Owobatu. And that one will fall in for the kill. Owobatu with her 6th kill. Here's Collier. 1 ace away from 100 career aces, but it'll have to wait as that one is just over the back line. Dom Phil's back into the game for the Hawkeyes, replacing number 13, Jamie Marquardt. Here's Michelle Urquhart to serve it away. 9 kills on the day for her, along with an ace. Set up for Collier. That's another kill. 15 on the...
I really love how she attacks at the ball and how powerful she is. Look at that swing right there, direct to the floor. I love how much power she has. It's honestly incredible to see.
The serve from De Los Reyes. Big swing from Whittingstall. Kept alive by the Hawks, sent back. Iowa keeps it alive, but that will be a error on Iowa. It'll be a point for the Ducks after Garcia, that is Dom Phils, who couldn't keep it in the air. Service error on De Los Reyes. 14-8 Oregon. And some substitutions here for the Ducks, but Vivian a little bit closer now here as we get closer to the end of this 4th set. Oregon was on an 8-0 run. Iowa not going away quietly, but it's been the Ducks who've been able to answer every time Iowa has been able to go on a little bit of a scoring run. Warden with the serve. Tipped over by Taverdi. That one will drop in for a kill. Mia Taverdi, her 5th.
And what you said with Iowa going on their scoring run, it was a really good opportunity for the Hawkeyes, kind of put back into momentum and find that pace that they need. For Oregon, they did a really good job in still staying consistent and putting down really powerful swings and also looking for the coverage on the defensive side of the ball.
Keeping it alive as Iowa. Tipped over by Phils. Big swing, tipped at the net. Big swing from Phils, blocked again by the Ducks. Phils just sends it over. Big swing from the Ducks, and that one will go out of play. Another kill for Owobate. She continues to impress. 12 kills on the day for Michelle Owobate. Makes it 16-8 Ducks. Here's the serve from Klein. Meitzler. Sent over by Garcia. Tipped over by Taverdi. But that one will just go out of play. Jenna Meitzler to serve it away. Owobate with the swing. That one will drop in for a kill. (17-9) Oregon. And they have really been dominating the kills category as well. 50-37 in that category. Owobate with another serve. Big swing from the Hawks. Gracie Gibson. She picks up a kill. What's really been impressive with the Ducks is just how explosive their kills have been. It's been tough for Iowa to be able to even have a chance to fill those spots on the floor or set up for a block. It's been so quick and so explosive, but this time it was Gracie Gibson who had the explosive kill. Big swing by Mia Taverdi, and she is really heating up in this fourth set.
You're seeing the amount of power all these girls have in their swing. It's really challenging sometimes because it's hard to read when it's coming in. But I'm going to give some credit to Iowa because they've done a really good job in keeping up with the pace of the game and reading with blocks as well.
Mackenzie Morris sends it over. That's a service ace for Morris. Her second of the day. 19-10 in this fourth set. Oregon pedal to the metal. Not holding back now. Here's Morris. Hit over by Gracie Gibson. And tipped out of play. Claire Amaral checks back in, but here's another good swing from Gracie Gibson. The senior transfer from Lafayette College. Here's Gallus. Tipped over, blocked by Iowa. Another chance for Collier. This one's tipped into the air by Garcia, but they will somehow keep it alive. Garcia sends it over. Gallus keeps it up. Tipped over by Whittingstall, and that will drop in for a kill.
What a great movement on that ball right there. She kind of slid in there and did a little pancake as it went up. I love when girls are able to do that because it shows how much dedication and strength they have to get to the ball and put it back up to potentially gain a point.
Gallus with the serve. Just tipped over. Iowa somehow keeps it alive. Big swing tipped at the net by Iowa and will go out of play. That's another kill for Mimi Collier. McClellan checks in for Noemi Glover. Ducks lead by 8. Long run for the Hawkeyes. Gallus will bump it over. Collier's blocked at the net.
What a great block that was. And she was all by herself. She's pumped up, she's ready to go. It's gonna be 20-13 right now, but that's not letting her down to get those couple next points for the Hawkeyes.
Whittingstall and Garcia combining for the block.
Look at that power right there. She's amped up from that, and that was an amazing block, tight and close together.
Collier sends it over. Setting it up for Garcia from the back row, but blocked by Oregon. That will drop in And Oregon continues to dominate in the blocks category. That time it was Kristen Klein climbing the ladder. Iowa's done a good job this season of being able to attack from that back line. And they try to do it there, but Oregon ready for it. Collier with the serve. Garcia sends it back. Big swing from Ofeabu.
What a great, powerful swing that was. I have loved seeing her swing as well in attack because it is powerful every single time. It's hitting the 10-foot line, and it's loving. It's great. Look at that right there. She's ready, saw through the block, and put it down. Great, great swing.
Mimi Collier, one ace away from 100 career aces. Set up for Urquhart. Blocked at the net. And that'll be a point for the Hawkeyes after the Ducks tried to send it back, but it hit off the rod. But it'll be a point for Iowa. Get one back. It's 22-14. Urquhart to serve it away. No chance for the Ducks that time.
Hawks slowly coming in. Oregon up 22-15, but I don't know, AJ. It's going to be interesting to see how we can keep this pace up for Hawkeyes, and especially for Oregon to respond to it.
22-15 Ducks. Here's Michelle Urquhart. Tipped over.
Great reach on that ball, looking over the block and waiting to just to tip it over just a little bit and looking at that open spot.
Ofeabu with her 8th kill. And it's been top to bottom effort today by the Ducks. 5 different players with 5 or more kills. Here's De Los Reyes. Blocked by Oregon.
Oregon has done a really good job in coming together as a team and finding that fast-paced game as they're kind of slowly getting out of it, but then they come back together as a team and finding that again. So I really love to see that.
Match point for the Ducks, looking to finish it in 4. De Los Reyes with the serve. Urquhart. Amaral. Big swing from the Hawkeyes, kept alive by the Ducks. Sent over. That one will drop in, and the match is over. Mia Taverdi with the finishing kill. And Oregon takes down the Hawkeyes in Extreme Arena in 4 sets. 25-15, the final in the 4th. And that will do it. The Ducks finish the job, bounce back, and get the win today. They will improve to 14